Hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Rashod Bateman does not finish practice. Look, bruh, let me tell you something right now, bruh. That's the worst thing you could tell me right now as a Raven fan. Like, yo, or at least top three, right? Because remember, we already got Lamar Jackson back from the illness, so everyone that was really super worried about that, that's been quelled. The offensive line, the defense playing up to last year's level, right? And Lamar's weapons being healthy and available and ascending for this season. Those are the top four storylines for the Baltimore Ravens as of right now. And I don't even think it's close. And this man, Bateman could not finish the practice, bro. I was not happy with that at all. I was sitting there just like, say it ain't so. Why does bad things happen to good people? Bruh, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm knocking on wood on this one because I'm hoping, because he walked off in his own ability, but man, it's not watching him and him not being able to finish out practice. It just brings back PTSD, because once again, we already know what it is with him. We need him not only to be healthy but to produce, and his biggest problem is not just being unable to produce but being healthy. That's one of the biggest hindrances for him during his career. He hasn't finished. He only finished one season so far. That's it. The other two has been marred by injury. And even the season that he ended up finishing, right? He, He was on a pitch count. And he started off the season injured. So it's like, bruh, like, this is supposed to be the year where you ascend. This is supposed to be the year where you take your next step. This is supposed to be the year where you become that target, that big playmaker. You step in to the big dog shoes. So I feel a little way about this. Now, mind you, I'm trying to keep going woo-saw about this whole debacle. You know what I'm saying? But it does make me feel a certain way. It does. Listen, I can't be the only one that's feeling that way. I can't be. Because it's like, how can I be? Right? Like, how can I be? I need to know why. Real talk. Injuries have always been an Achilles heel for the Ravens. I really got to know why. Because it comes down to a point to where you're sitting there and you're like, bruh, I just want a season where everyone's healthy, everybody's producing, draft picks are actually hitting. Like, we have yet to have all three of those things happen. We have yet to have that happen. Remember, even Hollywood Brown was marred with injury his first season in Baltimore. Mark Andrews was injured in the playoff game. Like, it doesn't stop. And look, I know injuries happen. Getting hurt is a part of football. It's a collision sport. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's going to happen. Everybody gets injured. But my thing is like, bro, it just happens to certain people more than others. And bro, listen, I want the best for Rashod Bateman. I truly do. I want to see this brother ascend to high levels. I want to see him get multiple 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Hopefully, after getting multiple 1,000-yard receiving, we win one or two Super Bowls during that time. He would have then effectively priced himself out of Baltimore, in which he would then get another big contract from another team, and I'd congratulate and be happy for him for his success and his, his added success for his career, while also leaving here as a champion. The same thing I told y'all about PQ. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all that before. So I do not misconstrue what I'm saying. I'm not hating. I'm not doing any of those things. What I'm labeling down is that some players, it's almost like someone put bad juju on them. And Rashod, because of all of the injuries, it just sometimes seems like, man, whatever bad can happen, happens with this brother. And I don't want any of the Rashod Bateman apologists coming on here hating on me. I'm not hating on Rashod. I'm just worried. Oh! And you should be worried too. Yo! What, like, bro? Like, yo, yo, I was praying for that brother, yo. Like, straight up, like, start singing hymns and everything. Now is the time to worship. Like, I'm not joking, bro. Like, man, this man needs some olive oil laid hands on. Mother of the church is praying for him. Like, he needs the whole covering. You ever heard of the whole armor of God? That man need 2 sets of them things. That needs to be double bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely worrying me after hearing that. Now, look, this could all be nothing. It could be a big me just, I'm in my feelings. But anytime I hear anything injury related to Rashod Bateman, my heart, that's what it starts doing. It starts to gallop. And I'm like, bro, please, come on, Bate, please. And it's not just, I just don't only want the success of Bateman for the success of Lamar. I want the success of Bateman for the success of this team. If Bateman ascends on the outside and becomes a Stephon Diggs level player, it's over. It's done. Arrivederci. There's nothing you'll be able to do to this team. A lot of these players are going to ball out of control, and they're going to get paid. And most likely they would have priced themselves out of Baltimore, but they'd be getting paid nonetheless. It's up to Baltimore front office to then reload. And I'd be happy for them. More generational wealth for them and their families, their kids, their dreams, their aspirations, because the NFL stands for not for long. I'm not a hater. I'll never hate for any of these players getting their money. You have a very short window to make money in the NFL. A very short window. This is not the NBA where you have guaranteed contracts. And if you technically play basketball for most teams and you're even mid-level and you play for 3 years, 4 years, if you save your money, you're set for life. Set for life. Especially if you're playing for a team that doesn't have state tax. You're set for life. You got mid-level players in the NBA making $20 million a year. Mid-level. $20 million a year. If you said, Nitro, here goes $20 million right now, for one, I could build probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest podcast of all time, sports related to Baltimore and outside, just sports related. And I would never have to work another day in my life. My offsprings would be fine. My parents would be fine. The investments would be good. Straight up. That's what mid-level NBA players or lower than mid-level NBA players, some of them are making. You don't get that in the NFL. So once again, I want this brother to succeed. And I want this team to succeed. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying, stealing from Peter to give to John or whatever, however you say that saying. You know what I'm saying? You take it from your right hand to give to your left. Like, it's a give and take. Like, we need Bateman to be healthy. We need Bateman to be focused. We need Bateman to be dialed in. If he's not, then it's likely time. Oh! Listen, I already said this already. If he does not dial in or gets hurt, it's the likely show. I'm telling y'all, likely is going to, people are going to look like likely and be like, bro, how did this man end up on the Ravens? I'm telling you. Bateman better hope, listen, for all intensive purposes, this is going to be Bateman's last year to truly be a number one target in Baltimore. Because if he falls short again, it's done. He's always going to be the third option, fourth option, fifth option until he's no longer here. I'm telling y'all. But what do you guys think? Am I tripping? Am I overreacting to him not being able to finish practice? Or am I in my right mind to be worried about the attendance of Rashod Bateman? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know, I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Hunter, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.